What have we got here? Crime scene
You see what they did to her?
and a bar.
It is not unhealthy to be curious about death. What is unhealthy is to do such things.
What's up, friends?
By now,
Johnny's not going
We can't let them get away with
You're
it.
hurting.
Tell us.
I was given the same orders you were.
Orders are orders.
I give up.
I was given the same orders you
Right,
were.
okay.
Can't let
That
them
guy
get
can't
away
help
We
us.
know all about our orders. Do me a favor, eh? At least
obvious what happened
pretend
here.
to look for evidence.
No.
And there we go. We've ripped through all the crime tape. Is anyone going to tell me what's going
We
on?
can't let them get away with this.
Right, that shit is.
I recognize you. We're neighbors.
Hello.
I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
I'm just nosy.
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Yep, she's
Do you have
dead.
any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Org victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
Kinda.
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
She probably just doesn't want to be next.
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Well,
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
possibly. Yeah, we'll be sympathetic.
It's natural to be scared.
Then you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know.
Reasonable.
It's just that I don't trust the police.
Also
I
reasonable.
would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
If it involves
That's not the
killing,
case.
yeah, I could protect
But
you.
maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an Aug.
Why not?
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again.
Same.
Of course, I will wait for
Most of
Detective
the time.
Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened.
Yeah, she seems cool.
him and not to me.
Now, Detective Montag.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh?
How?
Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
So he's no different to any other cop then.
There's no reason this should be complicated. Someone gets killed, you need to find the killer. Whether the victim was an AUG or not has nothing to do with it.
No favorites before the law, eh? Okay. But what if the law itself is prejudiced, eh? As an officer of the law, wouldn't it be my duty to uphold that prejudice?
No, it wouldn't. It's your job to uphold the ideal, to know the difference between
Fine.
right and wrong, and to act accordingly.
You're obviously
Get wrecked,
not a
Montag.
cop, are you?
I used to be, for 12 years. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative.
So it's not Johnny Gunn that did it.
Heavily
then.
augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
He's not
Never
all
said I
bad,
was
this
gonna work the
detective.
case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Cool. So this guy's actually alright.
Careful of the evidence.
Now what have we got? Cutting marks above her arm. She had an augment that was forcibly removed. So that would suggest an anti-aug crime. Someone strangled her and left a partial fingerprint. A broken needle sticking out of her shoulder. Was she drugged and then strangled?
Because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Exhaust all the evidence. So does that mean... Well, are we done here? There's an ID card. She was press. That gives people all the more reason.
I think he found something.
Part of a pair of glasses, okay.
Wish we could just shoot any hog we see.
An EMP. So someone
Away from
EMP'd
the
her.
crime scene, sir.
And then what? Then they stabbed her with a needle? The harvester. It's now saying. Someone's stealing orgs? It's not the harvesters from bloody Detroit again, is it? Where's that final piece of evidence we need? Is it on the walls? Blood spatter? Ripped out augmentation. So they didn't want to keep it, they just wanted to separate it. Okay, that complicates things. What does that tell us about anything? Now, we've got our apartment block over here, haven't we? Have we got enough credits to buy a Praxis? We do. What are we going to do with 2 Praxis? Oh, it's just occurred to me I could have dismantled some of this ammo and possibly got that last multi-tool that I needed to get into the corporate vault. But hey-ho, Social Enhancer would help us advance some quests, possibly. I mean, generally we want to kill people, but that doesn't mean we don't want to get information out of them. Plus it opens up more content, and that's always good. So, we've got 2 quests available. Hell's Package, and speaking to Johnny Gunn and the rest. So, is Hell's Package over here somewhere? Looks like it.
Nice and slow.
And there's a couple of dudes that are up to no good. Actually, it's 3 dudes. But yeah, they're definitely up to no good.
Be careful, Adam. They are already there.
They are. We're gonna have to murk them all, probably.
Guy's got too much imagination for his own good. You don't think we should be asking questions? We shouldn't even be thinking questions.
No. Those two lads. Oh, they've spread out. Shame.
If this thing is intelligent enough to, you know, adapt to us coming after it.
You don't get it, do you? When they send us to erase something, they don't just mean files. They mean everything. Erase what anyone tells you. Erase whatever you think you know.
Right.
Fuck this.
Okay.
You'll know how to get it.
So these guys are erasing things. That guy's now been erased. The other two are sus.
Man down! The red stat is here.
I mean, he's not even sus. He's highly alert to the situation. Oh, they augmented. Either of you gonna... Yeah, you are.
Possible contact.
Possibly.
That's it, negative.
Yeah. Definitely a contact. I suppose I should have checked that there weren't any more invisible ones before I started murdering. But hey ho, what have you guys got to say for yourself? You've got a pocket secretary, that might have something to say for itself. Morgan Everett. Let's see. Your friend Walker is very good at what he does, but curiosity and lack of discretion are faults. So they might be working for Picus. I don't care which one of you recovers the disc or how, but once it's done, Walker's to be taken out. So was Walker one of those guys? Because if he was, job done.
Adam, wait. I think I can help.
Public's first female president. Over the course of 9 years in power,
Memory disc.
Future past Antiki. It is the only place in Prague with the requisite reader. As soon as you access the data, we will meet.
medical and financial
Right, so there's an archaic sort of reader,
many modern wonders.
and that's all that can be used to read this disc because it's so old. I guess that makes some sort of sense. Oh man, we could have just turned that on and electrocuted everyone. That would have been awesome. Right, so now it seems like both of the side quests need us to travel back to
You might be wondering about the men in the tourism office.
the other end of
A
town.
lot of things.
They were hired by a man named Everett. He is the CEO of Picus Montreal. He wants to recover what is now in your possession. To recover us. Please, be careful, Adam.
We'll be fine. What's he gonna do? Send goons after us? We can deal with goons. And what have we got? We've possibly got an apartment block where old Johnny Gunn hangs out. Johnny,
Where you going? Restoration Act is a step backwards.
your wife's dead.
Devastating blow against basic human rights.
Rip.
These social justice warriors fail.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
We've got no
That's
drinks.
right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Your current one?
Angela's dead. Sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me so. I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Good man.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, so he's wearing a bell tower jacket. Doesn't mean he was bell tower.
Must be tripping.
Could just be that you found the jacket or bought the jacket. Nothing in that box. Europazine. We'll always take that. And painkillers is well and good. Just gonna turn on your sink, Johnny. Just gonna turn on your shower, get your boxes wet. Now, yeah, seems like he doesn't really need
Quit screwing around.
beer, because he's got plenty already. Now, can augmented hands itch? Bell Tower had him augmented against his will, so he did work for Bell Tower. So we found some compelling evidence. Not sure what it's for. I guess it's compelling evidence of the fact that he might be a self-loather and therefore may have...
Kick me while I'm down.
Yeah, I am kicking you while you're down. I'm stealing all of your booze. But yeah, maybe he hates orgs because he didn't want to become one. But drinking himself to death isn't going to help. So I'm going to help him by stealing all of his beer. And turning on all his washing machines. That'll help. Maybe I'll move his fridge. What harm could that do?
Son of a bitch.
Yep. Oh, what's that? Is that crafting parts? Yeah, it is. Broke one of your boxes, Johnny. Sorry. I'm also just generally breaking everything else. Sorry, Johnny. I'll do your washing up. Will that help?
You'd steal from me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
Why are you still here?
I found a note from your doctor. You lost your hands in New South Wales.
I got new hands in New South Wales, is the way they sold it to me.
Whatever else the killer did to her, Angela was strangled. Whoever did it left a partial print on her neck, which, apparently, you're not capable of.
Fingerprints are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. You'll find not having them allows you to be so much more effective.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
No, of course you didn't.
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower did to you.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have. That it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me. Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
Oh, man. I feel kind of bad now. I'm not giving him his beer back, but I feel kind of bad. Now, let's head on over to where Hell's package can be used. The old disc. The future past place is not far away, it seems. Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to Future Last. How may I help you?
Sup, nerd?
Welcome to Future Last, where old is gold.
I'm looking for something that can read an old memory disk.
Wow. Last time I saw one of those, I was cleaning out Granny's apartment. Retro revival, am I right? You know, they stopped making them like 40 years ago.
That's cool.
You don't say.
So if you don't mind my asking, where'd you get it?
I'd have to kill you.
Granny's apartment, like you said.
You know, I wish I had more stuff like this here. Don't tell my manager I said this, but most of our inventory is kind of crap.
Good to know. Now, if only I had something that could...
Let's move it along, nerd.
Right. Listen, it's just like I told the other guy. Data readers are real collector's items right now.
The other guy.
Super rare. And this is the only place that carries them, so I feel it's my obligation to warn you this could get pricey. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure you don't walk out of Future Last unhappy.
I could just kill you.
Someone else asked you about a data reader?
Weird, right? I guess these old things are popular again. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told him. All the obscure antique stuff is down in the basement. I think he's digging way in the back somewhere as we speak. I know there's a data reader there in one of the old boxes. And hopefully two.
This other customer, I think there's a chance he might be dangerous. You should close up for a while and stay out of the way. Just in case.
Oh, jeez. You collector types are real crazy, you know that? We have plenty of good merchandise for the both of you, so, please just try not to break anything down there.
Right, so was that not the best option? Either way, let's head on in, shall we? Now. Who have we got down here? That doesn't look great.
I believe you fell for the old fetch quest.
Did you have to kill him?
Nerd.
Ooh, Min Wage? You really think I'd kill a poor SOB slaving away in this shit mine? Come on, man, I'm a professional, not a monster. I have to kill him. He'll think it was a hangover.
Who are you?
Guess.
I'm tired of playing games.
I'm not. You're gonna die anyway. Come on, guess.
Yeah, so he's after... Yeah, is there any point in being coy? I don't think so, because... Yeah, he knows why we're here. We know why he's here. Let's kill him.
You're after Hele, aren't
And so we can talk about Hele.
Just like those mercs I saw at the tourism office. Except you're smarter than they are. You knew I had to come here to find a reader to access the disk.
Hele? That's not a name you're supposed to know. Of course, I'm not supposed to know it either, but what can I say? I like to get invested in my work.
Who is she?
She? Yeah, I guess it kind of, sort of is. Modern times, right? Our sons will marry the girls of their dreams.
What are you talking about?
Don't mind me. Let's focus on the task at hand. Are you familiar with EMP mines?
I'm familiar with EMP protection.
You've been busy.
Just a little insurance policy against your fancy hardware. Why play fair if you don't, right?
Play fair?
Among certain civilized circles, I'm considered the best in the biz.
So yeah, this guy's an alpha.
Takes a lot of hard work to achieve a reputable skill set. Then guys like you come along, download a tech tree off the darknet, suddenly you think you're as good as us.
EMP or not, you don't stand a chance here. You know that already, don't you?
Boom.
Right, so... That guy's about to go off. Wait a minute. Right, are these actually going to explode? Yeah, they are. What do we do about this? Anything?
This is cutting into my free time.
Clock. Does that help us? Okay, it might have done if we'd done it quicker. Perhaps. Right. What's to stop me just killing this guy? Especially now we're back here. Right, so... Oh, is this Walker? I expect you know what's on the disc, you know who Hele is, and you know what she means to Everett. So yeah, this is the guy who's nosy. Very well. So he's the best they've got to offer. Right, now that we've used the power of time travel to save the day, let's see what's going on. Memory disk reader.
Well
Good.
done, Adam.
Inserting the disk into the requisite drive will allow us to integrate the missing data.
Which will accomplish what exactly?
We are not sure yet. She believes it will recover the real her. I recommend accessing the data in a secure location. Your safe house. They will not disturb us there.
That sounds good. So I guess we'll go and do that. Also kind of want to check out Dvali territory again. Just to see what's going down over here.
Who wants to get happy?
The Red Queen. You there.
Get lost. This place is not for you. Turn around, Clank. Uyovki are not allowed inside.
What if I killed you? Would that make a difference? Probably not. What's up, barkeep? Just gonna have a poke around your basement. No real reason. Oh, it's just another bar. So that door's locked. These doors are full of dancer types. This one actually lets us in. And here we are. In one of those PG strip joints that you only ever get in games. Is there any purpose to me being in here at this point in time? I feel like the answer's no. This feels too realised for it to not be something at some point. Can't jump up there, it seems. So I only really came up here to see if there was another way of sneaking into Dvali territory. But oh, hello. Maybe there is. Lovely. Sniper rifle. Looks like we've only got a regular sniper rifle rather than any elite edition one. But yeah. There is a way back, by the look of it, to the other area from here. So that's kind of cool. You'd think there'd also be guards and whatnot down there. There's a few over there. Why am I even here? Just for the funsies, I guess. Now, what's down below? Anything? Hopefully, because we're down here now. And we're in. What are we in? Why are we here? What have I done? Where does this vent go? Why should I care? Doesn't seem to go anywhere, really. Unless we're going up. Which does seem kind of a possibility. That's a bathroom. There's not going to be much going on in here, I don't think. No. No. Where am I? Why is that light like that? So we're in a theatre. I don't know if we need to be here. You there? Get wrecked, please. Did anyone see that? Maybe. No one appears to be moving towards us, and there is a security thing in here. So perhaps we could turn off the cameras and whatnot. I feel like this could be somewhere we come back to later. There we go, cameras off. That can definitely make life easier. Although those lights up there are bloody awful. So, how am I supposed to see anything? Also, I appear to be heading deeper into this area, and that's not really what I need to do right now. I only came in here to try and find a way back out. I was kind of hoping that would shut off these cameras, but that doesn't seem to have happened. Yeah, I feel I've got myself into a corner here. And now everyone's going to try and kill us. That's fine. We have tools for this. Did we get him, or did he hide again? We didn't get him. Now we got him. But now his mates showed up as well. Oh god, how did that hit us? Nope. They're throwing frags. I keep forgetting we've got frags. Blam. Another one down. I suppose we can kill everyone here. It's been a while since we had a good old killing spree. Cool. Alright. Did I make this harder on myself by raising up that lift? Come on, friend. Poke your head. Pop up like we were playing Operation Wolf. Okay, wasn't a headshot. But it got the job done. Any more for any more? Someone thinks they're having a go. Oops. Now, come on. There we go. And now the music's chilled out, so I think everyone that wanted to kill us is now dead. Ah, does this door lead back out onto the street? I think it does. Where that guy told us to bugger off. Hee. That'll show him something or other. There's a key card we could have got. So even if we got past those guys, we might not have been able to do much without a key card. But hey ho. Right, now that subtlety's largely out the window, maybe we shoot that camera as well. It's not like anyone's gonna come and get us. Right, we've got a whole bunch of goons around this place now. I mean, we probably already had a whole bunch of goons around this place. Bunch of stairs, cameras over there. Nothing we can't kill our way through. You saw nothing, friend. Except for that thing you saw. But don't worry about that.